top 4 teams are already out of here. RRQ, 30-point game to end yesterday. Put them in such a good position. 0 eliminations now, but they have a decent spot. Let's see if they can start getting some elims here now as they push onto E-Arena. Here we go. Dead Boss hopping out the vehicle, gets knocked. Swept, put in a blender here. He gets knocked as well. That's E-Arena eliminated.
I was confused what was happening there for a second, but you know what? We locked in onto the POV of one of the players of RRQ, and they do get himself a good fight. In those smokes, it's really hard to get it. The nade coming out onto AMCG. He does tank it a little bit further, trying to get some damage onto So Easy, Human and XEY, but I feel like that next nade is going to be the nail in the coffin. It's a good throw. It gets it done. That's it. S2G out of the game, locked in 14th position. Actually, that's going to be a good extra 4 placement points, but now 3 teams remain. Nongshim Red Force, RRQ, and D plus Kia. 2 South Korean teams and 1 Indonesian team who will be the one to claim the first chicken dinner of day 3 of the Macau finals.
Well, let's see what's going to happen here. Nongshim Red Force looking really good. They are on fire. 94 points. RRQ at 93. D plus. First place, 10 placement points. 116 is the mark, though. If any team's able to hit 116... the next game, all they got to do is win 1 more, and this tournament is over. D plus far away from that mark, and they want to close that gap right here and right now. So let's see what D plus can do. They got a lucky zone shift before, but not this time. The zone does move away from them. Nobu is in this circle, though, and Nobu gets a nice knock. So the rest of his team, yeah, going to be rotating onto him. A beautiful rotation from D plus Kia here.
I mean, really, if you are the side of Nongshim or RRQ want to get as many points as possible this game, just so in maybe the next match on the Wrangle, you can actually make it in the Smash Zone.
Yes.
So that's going to be what they're hoping for. And this will be a very important finish, actually, Hodgix, to deny points. If you cannot win this game, go out to the Blue Zone or nade yourself, Molotov yourself. I don't care. You don't want to give those extra points to your direct competition here for the trophy. As RRQ, I feel like that's going to be the team that's really going to be in the hot seat. This circle, they're in it for now, but Stage 8, I'm telling you, it's looking insanely unlikely they will be in a good spot. So without any vehicles whatsoever from what I've seen, this game just doesn't seem like it's going to be headed the way of RRQ. It might just be down to D plus Kia and Nongshim Red Force as D plus. Look at the setup on the map right now, Hot Jukes. An amazing 2-2 split. They're putting down all the cover flares. They get an airdrop just because why the hell not, I guess. D plus looking insanely well set up. They need to go for the win here if they want to have a chance at redemption in these finals.
Even if one of these teams gets every single elimination and wins the game, it's not going to be enough to hit Smash, but it could be enough to rocket launch you into first place. So let's see what happens here. RRQ, Nongshim, going to try to make things happen. The better the performance here, the easier it is to reach that Smash Zone in one of the next games. And D plus just trying to put themselves in contention here. And this is how you do it. They have the north side. Oh, they're rocking a 2-2 split. I love what D plus is doing. They're always putting one player just right in the edge of the zone, and they have the rest of the squad try to get to them. But there's 30 seconds left on the clock. This is the last zone shift here. It's going to come down to who fights first at this point, right? That's what it's going to really happen. As, yeah, RRQ throwing some nades, just trying to see if they can get a lucky knock, but no one's there.
No, it's just trying to create dips, actually. You know about the damage, just about creating those little bit of safe haven inside the play zone, which I believe one of those nades actually did create a dip in the circle. So if they can make it there, that would be huge. They do have one car in working condition. Does it still have gas, though? Not sure, but I do believe it should. So, yeah, those cars able to be protected, especially that one Roadster that does pick up speed very quickly in the most recent updates to the game. So if they can use that to get to that dip, that could be huge. And actually, it's going to be Gemfos going to be out there creating that dip. He just crashed for a split second. Luckily enough, none of the bullets connect for D+. But Gemfos making it forward as Nodbull does get knocked. D+ might be missing out on a chance to get that chicken dinner as the circle really favoring none of these teams. But Nongshim Red Force remaining silent might be able to go for a nice third party to lock in that win.
Let's see what happens. RRQ just trying to get to safety here. XZY is able to get the confirmation onto Nolbu. Meanwhile, Fabian gonna have to hit some shots here to help out his teammates. As Nongshim Red Force, here they come on the push. Chintz is there with a shotgun. Does get one. Can he get two? He can't. So Nongshim Red Force taking full advantage here of that split. And they punish D+ Kia. That is them eliminated. It is now Nongshim Red Force versus RRQ. Here they come. Trying to come on the third party here. Here comes the full squad. They are setting it 2 versus 2. So easy getting some nice shots there on a Gen Boss. And with that...
MG3!
Oh, the MG3's out.
Oh, he's going for it. Come on, got to spam it. The nade's coming in, though. He's going to find one so easy. XEY taking on out. The Molotov on the Hyunbin. He's going out into the blue zone. He wants to deny the point, not give it away. And it is going to be RQ. All the odds were stacked against them, and yet they make it happen. And not only is this a chicken dinner, Hot Jukes, it's a back-to-back.
So rock solid here. They kept everybody up, and now they're starting to put some eliminations on the board. RRQ not able to go for the triple win, as they only have one player up left, but everybody's just so hurt. Just trying to get into this end zone here. Beautya, gotta have to make a play. Maple's got that nade. Airburst is good. Catches Silence and even peppers up Chief. But he's got a nade of his own. Oh, this cancels it. Thought he had it. Now Maple going for the shots, and that is Beautya gone.
Yeah, good play there. Chief still able to survive for quite a long period of time, but it's not going to be the win up against All Gamers. All Gamers finally showing signs of life on these finals games. So making it now to the lower bridge section. That's going to allow them to get a good transition point. And realistically, the big three teams you've got to pay attention to in this game is going to be All Gamers, LGD, and Tiamba. It's going to be a three-way finals for the Chinese teams in this game. The Circle, the next shift, you still got two more shifts here. Circle 7 and 8. As Genforce made it to the water, which I really did not expect, Hot Jukes. And this could actually allow them to push just ahead of Aurora. Pretty much already happened because he is making in top 4. They're going to get placement points. If he can actually get to top 2, whew, RQ could be really back in a position where they can take the trophy away from Aurora and Tiamba.
Genfoss, just a straight snake in the water. But yeah, good luck here now. The zone going up north. Tiamba looking ready for this one. This looks like a chicken dinner in the books here for the team on top of the leaderboards. This could be the game that secures their championship here. Let's see what they can do, as they are looking locked at this point to be able to at least reach into that smash zone. But even then, even if we don't see a smash finish, these points are so critical, as all the teams at the South are going to have to battle it out. Yeah, there's no way Tiamba loses this, right?
I mean, normally, I said that about D plus Kia early on Rondo, and they lost it, so you really never know. It depends on who pulls the trigger first. But even if Tiamba don't get the win here, it's all about those points. If we don't get a smash at the end of the day, it's going to be down to natural points, as OG Esports would go here for PUBG Mobile. As All Gamers going for a little bit of a wider rotation now on the road, trying to play this ridge, which really is not playable because LGD has a direct line of sight onto you. Yeah, of course, your car is going to get absolutely wrecked to smithereens. All Gamers here, I feel like, kind of gave up on a potential win because that position, completely unplayable, especially headed into Circle 8.
And we hadn't talked about All Gamers a lot. This could have been a good one for them here. If they win this one somehow, that'll actually put them, it should actually put them in a really good position to try to make it happen. But now with those nades, LGD pressuring them, it's not looking good.
Unfortunately, it does make sense. LGD, they know your cars are in no working condition. They gain nade range. Actually, a lot of those nades do barely miss out on Flower. That's a good one. Is it going to get the double? It puts Flower and Maple extremely low. But look at Tiamba from a distance trying to get the nade. Can they steal it? They get one onto Flower H. It's down to Maple on All Gamers. Can he get the reset on his teammate? I don't think so, as QZ just wants to become the MVP. The nade comes out. It's an airburst, but it does not connect.
Just a little too overcooked, but it's LGD going to get the last of that one and put some points on the board. But Tiamba, oh wait, no, Tiamba got it? What's going on here? This is crazy. You got Tiamba with 113. Genfoss peeking out, but just a little bit too late. The blue zone doing the damage, and now it's LGD versus Tiamba.
It was like, it was a guy there and disappeared. I swear, guys, I didn't hallucinate. It was really a player out in the blue zone. The LGD, good spray, connected from Milu. I mean, yeah, look at the circle. There is no way LGD can bring this one back in the smoke. Few more one-taps coming out. A little burst, making sure he cannot exit that wizard tower. And even the guess, come on, one bullet. There you go. Connects. And the fact that it's especially in the way of QZZ is just terrible for top because he is really looking to climb back up in #1 position here on the MVP rankings.
Tiamba looking to take it all at this point. I mean, they got the zone. Everything just went right for this team in this game. And there you go. That's another elimination for QZZ and some more damage as well. Rest of LGD. What do you do if you're LGD at this point? Like, do you go for the 2v4 or do you just try to deny?
I feel like you just try and crash a rock of a solo player, maybe on QZZ. Actually, you just send it there and try and play off the back of it, because it is stage 8, so they don't have a lot of time to work with. But this would be the best play, sending on one player, trying to overwhelm with your 2 players, and then hopefully you get casualties, which is what they're going to be doing. It's MACAO on the front line, leaving Apple behind. Not the way I was expecting it to go down, but he does get a bit more of extra elevation. But as you can see on the minimap, he still is not in the play zone, and like Tiamba, they're comfortably here in that playable area.
Well, here comes the utility usage. MACAO might not even get an opportunity to hit those shots. All it takes is one nade to do it, and they are trying to hunt him down. Not able to hit the mark just yet, so Eagle, you're gonna have to use that Eagle Eye here to get these last 2 eliminations. They need every single one they can get. Now Tiamba in the vehicle, gonna start making some moves here. As a triple, cannot afford to get blasted out. Here comes the MG3 though. They do end up getting there in time. That's 1 player done, 1 more left to go. Right out in the open, goodbye. Tiamba gets the chicken dinner and have reached the smash zone. Hyunbin now in the shack. And Ayala thread the needle. Oh, that molly. Oh, I thought it was inside, but it was just outside the building. But yeah, Hyunbin is in big trouble. He's throwing out all those smokes so they can't get that nade, and their silence goes down. All it takes is 1, though. 1 nade to thread the needle into the shack. Doesn't do it. Hyunbin still alive here, refusing to go down.
The nades just can't be threaded through that needle. The window being smoked up, that is literally just keeping Nocturne Red Force alive. That smoke is the difference between them going out and surviving. But you know what? It will be a nade, but actually it's not Furia. Furia don't get it. They really wanted those eliminations, but it's denied by the other South Korean team. It's KRX up to 14 eliminations. Wait a minute, going massively hard in this game. Can they make it out from the bottom of the rankings and reach a position where, who knows, they can actually make it on the podium?
Would be a comeback of the century here, as Furia just want these last few remaining points, but they are getting peppered from all over the place, and KRX is just hard focused on them. Meanwhile, you got E-Arena on the other side. All they need is some more placement points, or at least a 2nd place if Furia wants to do it just with placement alone. But man, KRX looking unstoppable. They have the lay of the land here. This is out of the zone though, so this deadly angle is going to be gone.
As you said, Furia, they need top 2 or podium with a few limbs. Even top 4 could be doable, but they need to start fragging out at this point. And you know what? We had 1 30-point bomb coming out yesterday from Oracle Miramar. We might just get another one.
No way.
17 eliminations, 3 more to be secured, and they can make it happen. But keep in mind, LGD are up there. They're in circle. And Afu's got himself the MG3. And this split from KRX, though, is a thing of absolute beauty. Literally, there's 2-2 splits keeping Furia and LGD in check at the exact same time. Now, this is some top-tier IGLing. Unless a massive upset happens, this has to be KRX's win.
I like how QXZZ got in that vehicle. He was trying to get some extra sight lines by using that 3P peek in the car. That nade's going to do it, though. Chief is down. Igor, last player alive. Can he snake his way to 2nd place? Will he last long enough? It's not looking likely. As LGD, KRX, okay, now starting to battle it out. This is huge for the side of Furia. And now with Ling S gone, this could be looking good. Furia might be able to get 2nd place and go to the smash zone. It's just MACAO.
He needs to get 1 elimination. Can he steal it away? Can Igor pop up in the elimination feed? He's going to be pushed out by the blue zone. Igor is still alive. Somehow, some way, the dream is not over for Brazil. The nade is huge, it connects, and that is it. That will push Furia in the smash zone, but the chicken dinner will head the way of KRX. Oh my goodness, he got literally as the sole survivor, Hot Jukes, making it happen for Furia.
Are you kidding me? And then, not to mention, KO.
Dinner, they get 10 points, they need 16. There's still, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4.
There's
no,
enough.
it's not possible.
No, it's not.
I don't think so. No, it's not. Yeah, I counted. It was like, wait a minute. No, it's not doable. So even a chicken dinner
have a 4-man. It'd be 1 short. Yeah.
Yeah, just try and get as many points as possible, because if they get a huge elimination game, actually, Hot Jukes, they would overtake pretty much everyone. Maybe also included Aurora. So this could be them finally making a massive jump from 4th position up to the podium in 2 games. Hot Jukes, what is going on for KRX?
Hey, Maple's gonna go ahead and deny that point, though. He's like, you ain't taking me out. So KRX looking to finish strong here with another crazy game. Unreal.
Still got the hovercraft. Claws and an MG3. Okay, well, literally you can't have better loot than what Al-Ula have. And also with the hovercraft, they are looking insane. Just put the MG3 player in that hovercraft and send it. Might work out for you. But KRX also looking to get themselves a back-to-back win. Trying to execute the RRQ game plan. Well, actually, still Bigatron as a solo up there, right? It's Axel. And because of his position, Hodgix, I feel like no one's going to really look his direction. Axel could get a second place this game.
That would be good. Why not, right? Bigatron puts some points on the board. Make something happen for the Indonesian team. KRX, the big threat, though, when it comes to the leaderboards. Al-Ula and BTR are way too far away at this point. Let's see what KRX can do. Calm before the storm. 47 seconds on the clock. The zone is going to start to close. Let's see who's going to be able to win this one out. You got Al-Ula very set up. Yeah, Axel gone. That's going to be a third place finish. And Claws, wow, that hovercraft getting just straight demolished.
That's fine. It's a tangible defensive setup now. You can stay right behind it. There's no real threat as Bigatron do lose their final player. Axel taken out. Now it's going to be down to a 4v3 man advantage fully in favor of KRX, but they're going to go for the setup here, getting in their vehicles, Hot Jukes. They're looking to get in CQC range of all the players of Al-Ula.
Here they go. You got Reb there with the MG3 locked and loaded, ready to go here. KRX, like you mentioned, with the man advantage. Going to go ahead and throw a nade out. Going to go ahead and hit that monster truck. QXDZ gets peppered up just a little bit by that nade. How about that one, though? That one looks good. Oh, actually just a little too far.
A little bit too high. Not working out, but look at the rest of KRX. Man, they got so much utility. I feel like that's all the loot they got from Furia early on this game. So the utility, again, this is why you maintain that grenade count really high. And look at the top side of your screen. They still got 15 grenades available, but only one smoke. So denying those angles is going to be a little bit tough for KRX to pull off. But those nades, doesn't matter. Throw them until Kingdom Come, because you got a lot to work with. Wait, still 15. They just used some. Oh, maybe the number lies.
Yeah, maybe the number is stuck there. Maybe that's how much they had whenever the graphic came up. But now, we're going to just see KRX just trying to spread their wings. Everybody just throwing out their util, trying to catch a knock to give them a little extra advantage. Going into the last zone here. Zone won't shift, but it will go all the way down to the center of the circle. So let's see what happens. As 8 seconds on the clock, the zone will start closing, and we're going to find out who is going to be your last Erangel of the day winner.
By the way, this is not just an insane comeback story from the entirety of KRX, but Hoxie was on our MVP ranking earlier, also doing some insane damage and elimination secured. So who knows, when Tiamba are out, Aurora are out, maybe we could see one of the KRX members do a mad dash for the MVP award. As now with all the I feel like we're getting close to 15 grenades being thrown. I feel like KRX kind of extinguished most of their utility that they had available. So without that util, they might make Al-Ula just a little bit more confident to send it out in the open. But one of the players of Al-Ula I did see for a moment there does have an M79. If he still has some ammo available, that could create a decent smoke road to just get closer in range of the likes of Benny.
Let's see what happens. Benny moving up now. The zone is closing. All right, now we're going to see who wins it. I think that KRX is going to have a little bit more retail here. Hopefully they reserve some of that util. Yeah, now it's starting to ring out. They're going to be throwing out all their utility here. Al-Ula are going to have to make a crazy shot in order to take the advantage.
How do they still have grenades? I swear there's been more than 15. I don't know how. They just keep pulling them out of their magic hat.
Now it's one.
Oh, now it's one. There you go. One final grenade has been fully updated. One actually grenade available for the side of Al-Ula.
Nice
but
shot.
Red, finally, the off-angle play is going to be secured. Knocked on out. Claws might suffer a similar fate, and he does indeed. Yasser here against the world. It's a 1v4. They just can't win. And KRX make the back-to-back chicken dinner happen, and they do it in style.
See on fire, and that is Nogship Red Force out. Furia with 2 players up. Gonna try to steal this chicken dinner away and the whole tournament away from everyone.
The circle is not looking too good for Furia, and really good play from Hyunbin. He flushes out Chief, meaning it's not a trio, it's down to a duo, and it's the man advantage headed the way of All Gamers and Al-Ula. It's looking bad for All Gamers, as you said earlier, right? If they do go the entire way, Smash Zone is available. They could make it 6 teams entering the 116-point club. As great spray from Silence, making the numbers of all gamers dwindle. But in that position, it still seems like a pretty resable spot, so I'm not too scared. All gamers should remain as a full team. But the team that scares me the most really is Al Ula from the high ground position, looking really comfy in Phase 7. Might be the case in Phase 8. They can just rain absolute hell upon every single one of the enemy players.
Yeah, there's no way. I mean, the whole lobby has to realize that where Furia is, right? They have to know, okay, Furia's still alive. They are down there. So, honestly, the smart thing is all gamers and Al Ula just focus right here on this position. Take them out. Allow yourselves a chance to continue into the last game of the day. And now Igor, it's all up to him once again by himself to make some magic happen.
Igor, I mean, at this point, you just want to try and survive. I'm going to use the C word. He has to camp it, really. Oh, no, is he going to slip down again? No, okay, makes it.
Okay.
Got to be careful because that blue zone damage is ticking hard on Phase 7. I don't think he has the meds to survive it. But he does take a bit of damage, trying to make it over the lip of the ridge. All gamers looking that way. They know especially that other player was a player from Furia, trying to put down the smokes to survive, make the push over onto Liu. Makes it to a bit of a safe haven there in that building, which is very nadeable. And as I say that, Liu already instantly about to pull the trigger on that one. Good nade, get some damage. But the flush has yet to occur.
That one hurt. And the blue zone, oh my gosh, it's going to push him out. He's got to walk out. No, he's going to count. No, actually, he is going to go ahead and send it. Yeah, he wants it. No, that is Igor out. No smash happening here. But all gamers can reach that smash zone. Al Ula, unfortunately, not enough eliminations to get into that position. But still going to put themselves in a good spot to make some money. What?
Jukes is done. They're just 6 points away. They get second place. This is all gamers entering the Smash Zone 100%. Even if they do not get the chicken dinner, it's worked out. Meaning we will be having 6 teams in the Smash Zone on the very last game of the MACAO Invitational 2026. And if they can get the cherry on top with a win, that would be even more impressive from the China PL Spring Champions. Liu rocking up good ridge control as Reb will be snuffed out by Flower H. That has been showing up some amazing results today. The numbers have just been through the roof for this guy. And now with that ridge control, who knows? I do believe, yeah, all gamers still got 5 nades and 3 nades in the hands of Al Ula. In a low ground position like this, 1 grenade, Flower H might just get taken out instantly.
Who's going to win it? Who's going to win it? Right now, all gamers, like you mentioned, going into that smash zone. Al Ula looking to put some more money into their pockets here. This is going to put them in a good position to maybe even steal a podium finish if Al Ula be able to win the last game. But yeah, just a little too late to try and steal the championship. But all gamers are now in that position where they can make it happen. It's a possibility.
Definitely is for a team that really, I would say everyone just completely started to ignore after the initial 2-day performances, especially day 2. They could bring it back from the brink of death and actually be crowned the champions. That would be an insane statement. But no one is to be underestimated on the PUBG Mobile Esports global stage. It's 2v2. It's getting intense. At least we know we are going to be having a final match after this. It's not done or dusted after this performance. So nade comes out. Flower H, luckily enough, still has 3 pieces of utility. And the center of the circle does favor Flower H and Liu. Al Ula don't have any options here, Hot Jukes. They need to push downhill, and that transition is going to be one of the toughest to execute in the entire game.
Here we go. It's a party on the mountainside. Yeah, sir. Just trying to get some shot down. It's a nice headshot and gets it on Liu. So now it is a 2v1. Al Ula versus Flower. Flower is in big trouble here, but these guys have done enough. That is an Al Ula win. Good to see the MENA team busting out a chicken dinner here. But man, this last game...
Cow, the Higor picked away. That's going to be Nolbu with the AUG. Nolbu, never to be underestimated. You give him an inch, he'll take a mile. As Nongshim now, having their work cut out for them, have to make it down the mountainside. Up to 9 eliminations, a ton of resources available, so many bullets in their arsenal. They need to get the win as Silent Soul Survivor. If he does not get the win here, they're opening the opportunity for Nongshim Red Force to snatch away the trophy and become your PMMI champions.
Nongshim Red Force are looking like they're going to take this game. They're going to take this game and they're going to take this tournament. They got 3 players up. The blue zone is to their back. Can Silence shut them down? He's got the nade. 4 seconds on this nade. Can he hit it? This will be huge. He throws it. It's not going to hit the mark, and now he's got to make the play with his gun. He hits the shots in a blender right now, forward going backwards and forwards in FPP, and now you got Noble applying that pressure. Silence, gotta try to make a play here. He gets one, can he get the other? He cannot. That is Furia out of there. Now it's up to Nongshim Red Force. They have done enough, though. Furia has passed Tianba. Nongshim need to try to take this tournament.
Yeah,
and
Furia number one, but Nongshim Red Force needs to get the actual chicken dinner, and it's going to get pushed up by Noble. He's going to be left here in a 1v2. It's Tizian Hyunbin up against Noble. Can he secure it?
Noble with a shotgun. Now you got Hyunbin there with the DBS looking to take this tournament and win it! It's Nongshim Red Force! They smash and win this tournament!
There you have it. They make it happen from the eastern mountainside on this crater field. And they do go up against all of the odds. We thought it would be Furia, but no, the fragging power is absolute.
Red Force are your champions via the